102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good morning. 11:01 Thursday morning. It's JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. As always, we got Monica and Dizzy, and this morning we have Ian Beckles joining us. But first, we got to do the 11 a.m. word for Calta's Summer Vacay Payday. Hit it.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
green, as in Ian Beckles made me smoke the green. Green. Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Just go to the free 102.5 The Bone app and put in the word greed for your shot to win, be plucked out for this hour. You have the next shot. You have to do that before 11:30, and then you'll have another shot at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And after 5:30, we'll draw the winner for today. You'll win $1,000, courtesy of Calter's Summer Vacay Payday Contest. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? Everybody good?
Yes.
Morning.
I understand Ian's got a bone to pick with me.
No, it's not really a bone. It's really not, but that was a great lead-in. Ian Beckles made me smoke the green. Now, if the film was there, was present, and you said peer pressure made you smoke, this is how it literally happened, people.
Oh, I love this. I love
People
the
were
truth.
passing it, and somebody who didn't really know, I don't even know if it was me or John. It wasn't me. I don't think it was John either. Offered it to you.
It was Senning.
Was it John? But
yeah, it was the two of you. It was the two of you. I know that there was a concerted effort between, at least that's what I was told, that the ones who partake in the green the most, which I guess would be Diz and John and you as well.
No doubt.
There was a little bit of a concerted effort to see if you guys can get me to smoke this weekend. Last weekend. Correct or incorrect?
I think Dizzy and I had talked about it, okay? But it wasn't like this really crazy effort, okay? But I'm going to tell you, when it was all said and done, there was absolutely no peer pressure. You went into that, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, knowing that you were going to smoke. Because you don't succumb to peer pressure. You succumb to peer pressure about as much as I do. Nobody can make you do anything. You literally go, I'll hit it. Like, it wasn't like, hey, hit it. He said, would you like something? You said, yeah, I'll hit it. And it was that easy.
Okay, but, okay. If, I will say this, it's around me all the time, and I say no all the time.
Okay.
I knew that by doing that, it was going to bring a little bit of joy to the people that
okay, you're a people
had a, like I said, had a concerted effort to make me cross back over the line.
I was happy to have said that I smoked with JP. I think that's cool. On my grave, I might even put that on there. but it was you though. I think you wanted to smoke with the boys. I really did.
You know what's funny? Of course.
Okay,
of course. I wanted to I wanted to blow the dust off it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
But I knew, so it was. He passed it to me, took a hit, let it out, took another hit, passed it. Right. I should have left it there.
Agreed.
But I didn't. And then it came around. Now, you got to realize, I haven't smoked hash, yes, but I haven't smoked weed in 20 years, okay? I don't know what you people are smoking now. But that thing destroyed me. And I felt awful because I was having a great conversation with Carmen. And she's such a sweetheart. She was saying such nice things, and we were going back and forth. But that's like not long after we were going, I lost my capacity to have a conversation, and I just left. I said, Carmen, I said, listen, I love you. I appreciate all this. It was a great conversation. Thank you for saying such nice things. I smoked pot for the first time in 20 years, and I'm hearing voices. I have to go. And I didn't even say goodbye to everybody. And I knew I was not coming back out. I knew this was not going to be I'm going to go to my room, let me splash some water on my face, get my act together, and in a half hour, I'll come back out and finish the night because I had to get up at 4:30, right?
Sure.
I knew I wasn't coming back out. I didn't say goodbye to anybody. I just went right to my room. I'm like, what am I doing?
That sounds like the first time I got high.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like the first time I got high.
Yeah, well, that was the last time I get high. I can promise you that.
That's it?
Well,
Yeah.
That ain't happening
I
again.
told John Senning this. It's funny that, like, when it comes to the smoking, Ian, me, and John Senning are probably the worst person for him to smoke with because we're all smoking top shelf
We're
stuff.
professionals.
Yeah. There's
But
never
that's
been a
what I
time.
used to. You know what happens with addicts? I had a friend of mine who was an addict, went to rehab, was sober for a long time. Then someone in his friend group died, and he immediately went to numb the pain and decided to pick up where he left off with the same level of drug use.
Oh, yeah. You can't.
After
do that.
not doing it for a long time, overdosed, died. Right there. I decided that I was going to pick up where I left off because I could have completed that circle in my heyday.
Yeah.
I could have easily completed that circle and said, like the next one, easy.
Yeah.
No.
No.
There's never been a time where John
Mistake.
Senning or Ian has passed me something and I've smoked and went, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
I
Like, it's
won't do it.
never
I
been
won't do it.
bad stuff that I've had.
I'm
So you're
not saying-
smoking the top tier stuff, and like you said, like it's another day for you, and
Right.
it smacked you in the face.
Dude, punched me in the jaw. Didn't smack me in the face. Punched me in the jaw. Hit me in the back of the head with a shovel. It was bad news, man.
That's like
It was
weed.
bad news,
Good
but I
weed.
wanted to make Ian happy.
I
feel like
appreciate
did-
you.
I feel like I did that.
You did. Thank you very much.
And then I went and cried. Like a baby.
So did you just went into a cocoon in your room, or?
Oh, I just laid on the bed. Listen, you remember how disgusting it was Saturday night
Oh, it was-
as far
yeah.
as the weather goes? It
Yeah.
was like being in the devil's armpit, is what I keep saying, right? My whole plan was to end the night, go in, take a shower. This way it was one less thing I had to do because I had, like I said, I had to get up at 4:30 and I'd be gone. I just got on the bed. I splashed some water on the face. I sat on my bed and I'm like, okay, I just got to wait this thing out. I can't go in the shower. I can't stand there. There's no way.
And you probably fell asleep pretty quick.
I fell asleep. It didn't take all that long to fall asleep, but it was a good half hour of me going, dude, what are you doing? What made you think this was a good idea? Why did you go? And I know where my mistake was. My mistake was taking it for the second time.
I was shocked you grabbed it for the second time, to be honest with you. I was shocked.
Well, you know what? I kind of look at you as like a big brother. You should have smacked it out of my hand.
Well, I should have said crawl before you walk, Playboy. You got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
You
a
know
little
what I mean?
advice, something. Nope, you just fed me to the lions. There you go.
No. Well, once again, you're putting this on me. Don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
It's not on you. It's not on
It's
you.
not.
There
First of
was
all,
no
John
point.
Senning. John Senning is the one who passed it to you.
I understand that, but it was not one. I blame both of you. It was not one because I'm not going to take responsibility for my own actions. It was neither one of you said. Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, come on. Do either one of us seem like that guy?
No.
Are you
No.
that guy?
No.
Okay,
Well,
so three people that aren't that guy. That's not going to be a conversation we have. I'm going to say, hit it, dog. Go get it. I'm that guy.
And I did it.
Yeah,
And
go. I'm like a cheerleader.
I know. And I saw you in a little bit dipping your toe in the drinking world, and I'm like, well, if he could dip his toe in the drinking world,
Well, if
Then
you
I
could call
can
too neutral drinking, to me,
that's
that's
what I
like
said.
a lemonade.
I said dip your toe.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And I'm like, if he could dip his toe in the drinking world, then I could dip my toe in the weed world. Turns out I was incorrect.
Yeah, well, I used to drink a bottle of Grey Goose a night. So
Oh, my
too
God.
neutral ain't doing nothing for the kid. Nothing. Yeah. Oh,
What were you running from?
It's a good question. Maybe years of throwing my head into people for a living.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
So Ian got blamed twice for weed smoking out there.
Who else blamed him?
I just told you this.
Oh,
story.
yeah, well, I get blamed for everything.
There was another thing I wanted to kind of carry over from yesterday. And Ian, that was when you and I were sitting there. And remember when Monica came back over and when she was leaving and she was like tiptoeing on the lawn because she didn't want to kill any of the bugs and or worms?
Yeah, that was different.
We touched on that yesterday. Like, Monica,
What?
did you, it was almost like you felt that if you stepped soft enough.
I know.
That you can hold your weight on the top
I was
of the
hoping.
blades of grass. Now, listen, that Florida grass is like nothing else, right? It's not like what we have here where it's that Florida grass it's stiff. It hurts.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Right? It's almost, dare I say, sharp on the top. It was almost like you felt like you can will it, that the ball of your foot wasn't going to hit the soil where the bugs are.
In my head, I was. Everything you're saying is exactly what was in my head. I was like, if I just go lightly here, even though I understand, I want to do as minimal damage as I possibly could. And I was hoping I could float, but I couldn't.
And you were soberish.
Yeah, no, I was definitely not drunk at that point in time.
That would have been something like if you were bombed, I would have said, okay, it's Monica being Monica. But the fact that you were sober, and Ian, stop me if I'm crazy, but you and I started looking at each other like, this bitch is for real. She's really trying not to kill the worms.
To me, it seemed like she was walking daintily through the grass, and then when she got to us, she was thinking, "Why did I walk like that?"
Right.
Then she thought of something. She goes, "Look, I didn't want to kill the bugs."
Then she did it on the way.
Oh no, I saw
away.
it. I saw it. Yeah.
On the
way
exit.
out, yeah.
She did it on the entrance and the exit.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to. I know that there's critters or bugs. I don't know what's going on down there. And it's not I basically, honestly, completely honest with you, it was major guilt because I could have went to a sidewalk and I didn't. I was taking a shortcut and that's on me. And because of my laziness or greed or whatever it was, I was killing other things. This is all the thoughts in my head.
What gets me is like, how does that thought even get in there?
Because I was being lazy. I didn't go around. You guys were right there. You weren't going anywhere. I could have walked.
There was no sidewalk. You'd have to go all the way around the building and through the front door. We'd have to go open the door, or you step on 5 yards of grass that gets stepped on every day.
Right. And if an ant dies, an ant dies.
Yeah, I'd rather. But
What if you have a spider in your apartment? What do you do?
Back in the day, I would have my ex put it in a cup and then put it outside. Now, I just honestly, I let it go, and here's why. And I just have to not think about it, but nature takes its course because Pavo is on it. Like, he will trap it and get it and be done with it.
Kill it.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I think he doesn't.
So as long as you don't kill it.
No, I don't like that
You don't care
either.
if it dies as long as you don't kill it.
It's either that or I call the pest control people and they come and like poison it. I don't want that.
I wish I saw you guys all when this happened. She was tiptoeing around because I would have walked behind her and started stomping my feet.
No, oh my
God.
God.
F these bugs. F these bugs.
Right.
What are we doing here?
I just couldn't believe how quickly, like Ian said, she thought about it, she had to think about it, and then all of a sudden came up with, I don't want to kill the bugs. Yeah.
No,
I don't think that's the case.
Because you guys
That's
asked
the
me,
thing.
why are you doing it? It didn't happen after. I did that, and you were like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I just don't want to kill the bugs.
Right.
And then I got to you guys.
Like there was no, what I'm trying to say, Ian, like there was no millisecond in between my question and her answer. Nothing. And you couldn't slide a piece of paper between that response.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it makes me think that she really was doing that. But then to go back, there's points where you need a couch to explain some things. You need.
Oh, that's for sure.
You need some. There's some explaining to do in there.
100%.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Okay, listen, I agree. I'm messed up in the head. I get it. I understand. But it doesn't change the fact that, I'm not going to. That's what happens in my head. I just told you what happens in my head. That's messed up. But I'm thinking I should not be walking on grass when there's sidewalk because of my laziness. Things are dying. That's horrible. All of it in here, in this messed up noggin.
I think it would be if you said, give me somebody's head you want to go into that you're going to come out just different, I think it's your head. Like, I think if I went in your head for a day,
Nope.
I would come out different.
You'd have to go in my head not high, too. You'd have to be like...
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Right.
I'm going to need something.
I'd have to be good and high to go up in there.
I told you, JP, that this is actually me being way, way better. I used to feel guilty about the carpet, stepping on the carpet. Like I was feeling bad for everything. I am so much better than I was. I used to not throw stuff away in a garbage can that wasn't at home because I felt bad for the stuff I was throwing away. It doesn't know the area. It has to be at home because it knows that. Like I was so messed up in the head.
I'm sorry. Rewind that for a second.
Like if I brought a sandwich in a baggie, right? So I brought the sandwich in the baggie from home, and I would come to work and I would eat it. And then I would feel bad for the baggie because of the strange garbage. It doesn't know any of that garbage. It only knows home stuff. So I put it back away and bring it home and throw it in the garbage can at home because that's the familiarity for the garbage.
Okay, listen.
I'm telling you, it's insane. I 1,000 agree. I'm better now. I don't do that now.
I know I've made you a promise.
God.
I don't do that anymore. I'm better.
I know I've made you a promise.
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't use a certain word.
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to use it, aren't you?
I kind of have to.
Listen, I understand that it's not crazy. I stopped doing it. I had to go through therapy. We found the root of the problem. I feel bad for everything for a reason, and that's a whole other thing.
You calling it crazy doesn't have the same oomph, same pop as
Are you
me
gonna,
calling it crazy.
Would you feel good if I said right now you can call me a crazy bitch?
That doesn't do it justice.
You just took the fun out of it.
Okay, sorry.
That's like
All
it's like your wife telling you can go for a rub and tug. Womp womp.
You see, to say that she's better, which is good.
I am better.
Okay, but it's all right to say you're better. But I know. Because you can be better from not wanting to throw a Ziploc bag in the garbage. You could be better.
I'm not doing
but
that.
I know.
No, I'm not. I still think about the bugs in the grass, but at least it's the inanimate objects I don't feel bad for anymore. I'd feel bad for my hands here because do they smell okay? Did I wash them? Like I would be constantly thinking about
what's the root of that?
sitting
if I
on the
may ask?
chair,
I'm dying
and the chair
to
is
know.
so she doesn't deserve it because it's my like it would be
Oh my God.
everything.
Don't you think
everywhere.
something happened? And this it's not a knock. Everybody acts different ways for certain reasons. I think something happened in your life that you don't remember. I really do believe that.
Sure, I believe that
There's
too.
a lot of it.
I do
There's a
believe
lot
that.
of it.
Yeah.
Ian, she can't listen to Pink Floyd.
Well, I don't love Pink Floyd either.
It's not about liking or loving. It doesn't.
It's the
not
one
of it.
song, and I can't.
It's
Oh, the
I
brick
don't
in the
even-
wall? I don't like that song either.
Is is that the? I don't even remember which
Yeah,
song it was.
here's the thing.
Oh, I
It's-
remember Brett just played it. It wasn't for. We didn't even know this was a thing, and he just played it. And Monica ran
I lost my
out
crap.
of the room. Ran out of the room.
Because here's the thing, I'll start shaking and crying, and I won't be able to see, and I can't feel my face, and like it's a full on panic attack. So I'm with you in that something happened. I just don't know what.
Yeah, I mean,
we need to find out.
I'm good. I just won't
You
listen to the song.
no, you owe us that.
I just won't listen to the song. I literally have the people of the Eagle. If that song comes, like I'll have a text from Ethan or Fisher or something saying, "Don't come in the hallway. That song's playing. Thank you." And I just won't go out for 3 minutes.
How many of those things exist? I won't just blank. I won't just listen to the song. I
Just won't go over
I just
bridges.
won't go over the bridge.
Yeah.
I just won't. How many of those are there?
I just won't walk on the grass.
622. I kept count.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And I did walk on the grass. Old Monica would have never done it in a million years. So I'm again not right by any means, but progress.
Now, let me ask you this question though. If I would have said, yeah, and I don't want this to be a pick on Monica thing, I really don't. But if I would have said, if you would have said that to me, like you can't walk on the grass because you don't want to kill the bugs, and I said I'll give you a piggyback ride to get you across the grass.
Yeah.
It's okay if I walk
I
on it,
don't
but not
know.
if you walk on it.
It would have been better, but not right. I would just be like, why don't you just let me in? But I didn't, because in that specific scenario, I knew it wasn't cool to say, hey, do you mind? Blah, blah, you guys were sitting out there. So I sucked it up myself, which I wasn't able to do before. Before, I just wouldn't do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after I videotape it and I put on Instagram that you're a big piggybacker because she doesn't want to step on the grass, I don't think that's going to go over well either.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've
Right.
long ago, because of all my insanity, I've long ago let go of what people are going to say about it because otherwise I wouldn't leave the house.
Have any of y'all ever seen the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez?
No.
Where she enters like this killer's mind who's like a serial killer and he's in a coma and it's like a psychological thriller. It's so much like what I expect to go into Monica's mind, and it's this big trip.
Not a serial killer.
Not a serial, not like the demonic fact,
Allegedly.
but yeah, right. Just like the craziness of it. Like, what is going on in here?
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't even know. And it's my brain. I don't know. I just know
I
that.
feel like if we got
it
into
guides me.
Monica's head, there's like a fairy throwing flowers around in one spot. There's a court jester that's like banging its head against the wall. There's just
Buffalo
a
Bills.
myriad
Definitely
of,
a little Bill going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill's going
a
yeah.
myriad of madness just going around. There's happy-go-lucky. There's
Yeah.
anger.
There's a little fear.
There's
Yeah, the tour guy is Josh Allen. It's like, let me show you
Right.
around.
There's like there's 8 different styles of music happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true, too, yeah.
there's like Freddy Krueger waving his finger blades around, like come in, you know. there's
Like I
that.
think there's darkness and there's
Right.
also petunias and daisies.
100.
And they're clashing in an odd way.
I've never leaned into the microphone the way I am right now. Like I have literally both my forearms on the desk, leaning into the camera and the microphone because that's how enthralled I am by this whole thing.
I live my life, and right now at this very moment, listen, you guys didn't know me before when I was doing all of that crazy stuff, and even before that, when I walked around with a chip on my shoulder, I was constantly angry and yelling at everybody and fighting with people. I was very, very angry all the time. So like I've gone through all of this stuff in my life, so that's why I say I'm okay now because I'm happy. You know, there's progress in that I can do things that I used to not be able to do. So I just feel like right at this moment, it's okay. Like this might be as good as it gets.
Instead of saying okay, can we say better?
Better.
I don't think you've reached the.
I'm better.
I don't think you've reached okay.
And my therapist is got a job. So
are you still going?
Not as often. I haven't been in a couple weeks because of all this other stuff. But I'll go. I definitely want to go back after hearing myself talk.
And when you say better, I would say set your goals higher than walking on the grass.
I did walk on the grass. Everybody's missing the point that I did
Barely.
walk on the grass. Like, I'm proud of myself for that.
You hovered on the grass.
Right.
I wanted to lift up, but I couldn't. But I didn't. I went to go see you guys. That's big.
I think if you knew your legs were longer, you would have made an attempt to leap.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that would have been smart to like take long strides. Oh, that's not bad.
No, I mean leap. Like back up to where we were on the patio.
Jump.
And maybe open up the sliding door to the room, get a running start at the end of the patio, just literally try to Jordan from the free throw line onto the pathway over the grass. Oh, boy.
Save the ants.
Progress.
Save the ants.
The ants. I'm okay with that. I'm on board. Where do I pick it?
Ooh, okay. All right.
Just say it, JP. Just say it.
I can't. I promise you.
I just couldn't let you say peer pressure, JP. I'm sorry.
I understand.
Yay.
I understand.
And I'm on Team Monica all the time. I'm Team JP, but I'm also Team Monica.
Yay.
I
like
apologize if I made you feel away and I made you feel like
No, you're not going to make me feel away. And then you said in the text, are we going to be, are we okay? On everything everybody listening, JP, me and you will always be okay.
Right on, my man.
We'll always be okay. And not like that half-pint pseudo-Canadian in the corner who says crazy stuff all the time. You have to watch yourself.
Yeah, well, your time's up, Canadian. Get out of here.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, that's for sure. Olive oil will be on its way soon, too, Ian, by the way.
Appreciate you.
I'm still waiting for it to show up, but I did get it. It has been shipped, and I've been tracking it through FedEx. So as soon as I get it, you will get it.
I'm going to infuse it.
Are you?
Ooh, with like what? You know how to do that?
Marijuana, of course.
Oh, never mind. I guess. But by the way, at that night at that we're talking about, I was thirsty. I wanted a water, and I go, Ian, do you got a water? He's like, yeah. I'm like, wait, I don't want any marijuana. Do you have non-marijuana?
Everything has marijuana.
I don't know. Olive oil. I don't know.
Stuff.
You can't blame him for asking.
For real.
All right, thanks for stopping in, Ian. It's JP with Monica Diz, and thank you again, Ian Beckles, for stopping in. It's JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. 1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is all country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Meet Caleb. He's a high-flying mountain biking fanatic, so he's always going places, and he needs his finances to keep up. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida Credit Union, who helps him keep pace with his bills while he carves new paths. Plus, the $400 he got for opening a new free checking account really came in handy when wiping out on that last gap jump, which left his financial worries somewhere between here and the hillside. Mid-Florida. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply. Must be met within 60 days.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Since we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see and hear lots of lawyer ads. It seems that most are bragging on what they got their clients. But be careful. If you heard that someone sold their car for $500,000, you would be impressed. But if you later learned that it was a rare $10 million Ferrari, would you say that person got screwed? And that's before you even know if it's true. Who is fact-checking? And how much went to medical bills and lawyers' fees? If you want to get an idea what your case may be really worth, visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts. You will see what a law firm like ours is capable of. And fact check for yourself. All that glitters is not gold. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. We won big, a lot. At Morgan & Morgan, we represent consumers. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your next shot with Cal's Summer Vacay Payday, about a half hour, 12 o'clock. Did you guys see what I sent you?
Oh, my God.
Diz, did you see it?
Yeah. Whose are they?
My friend's next door neighbor's dog had puppies.
Oh, man.
All of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's 11 of them.
9, 10, 11. Yup.
There's 11 of them.
Why are there 11? This mom had 11. I can't.
11 babies. I think we Nicole just went over there to put in the application.
And is that Duca with the litter or milking them?
No. That's the neighbor's dog had puppies.
But I mean, why are they all black and he's yellow?
That's
the mom that's milking them all. That's not another dog.
I guess maybe the dad's black and the black,
But their faces are all scrunched up and not like long, like
because they're like newborns.
Oh my God. What if you had? I can't. I feel bad for that mom. What if you had all of those dogs just sucking?
I can't wait to go see this damn dog.
Will you?
I can't. I have so much to do today, but I got to get over there. I got to see it.
Will you take one?
Yes, 100%. She filled out the application already.
Oh, get out!
Yeah.
Wait, you need an application for your neighbor?
Well, she does. She goes through. I guess she goes through a process, and Nicole went over there. I was like, make sure that, and it's our friend's neighbor.
You went over with an envelope, and things are all set now.
No, there's no envelope involved. It's she just wants to make sure that the dogs go to a good place.
They're so cute. Now, are you prepared, sir?
Yes.
For basically a newborn baby?
We were talking about doing it, and now is the time to do it because Nicole, although I think they'll make us wait until the puppies are a little bit older before they'll release them.
Yeah.
But we wanted to do it. It's got to be done during the summer because while Nicole's home.
Look, you can't take a paternity leave?
I would punch myself in the face if I took paternity leave.
Just a second. Look at the babies. Now, do you have a name? I have questions.
Oh, and by the way,
sleep.
I'll post the pictures when we go to break.
Sleep.
I'll post the pictures when we go to break. I can't multitask like that.
Little tongue sticking out of the one. They all have different collars.
Here's the thing, though. I gotta go with the red. I'm gonna sound like you for a moment here, which is a tad bit scary considering the conversation
normal.
we just had.
Completely normal.
Let's go.
I have to take the one with the red collar. Whether it's a male or a female, it doesn't matter.
Why?
I have to take the one with the red collar because Lemmy wore a red collar.
Oh, nice. That's a sign you have to. I understand and agree with that logic.
So now I go into the thought process. Do you go with the one with the red collar? Mm-hmm. Or do I have to go different because that was already a chapter?
Oh, okay. So
Lemmy was the red chapter.
Yeah.
Duke is the blue chapter.
I was going to say.
Do I go with another chapter?
What's your favorite color? Why don't you just go with your favorite color?
Blue.
Ooh.
I was going to say blue.
Have blue.
Yeah, I was going to say blue because Giants, blue and red. But since those
I
two
used
colors,
both of those already.
Shoot. Go orange.
I don't like orange.
That's my favorite color.
I don't like yellow and I don't like green either.
Get the pink. You had pink. Hold on. You had pink camo.
They weren't pink. They're red.
Pink what?
The shorts?
Yeah.
They're red.
They were pink camo cargo shorts.
They were red.
They look pink.
Faded red.
So pink.
Shut up, Dick. They were red.
I mean, okay.
They were red.
Get the pink collar. They will match your shorts.
Yeah, they go with those sissy shorts you have.
I didn't say anything. I was surprised by
We're
them.
fighting next time I see you.
But
I would go with the red though. Seriously.
Can you? I'm with you in that. I feel like, is that a disrespect to, like, is Lemmy somewhere like, dude, how you gonna replace my collar like that? Like, that
wait a
ain't
second. There's one with a black collar.
Oh,
that's my jam.
I didn't see the black one.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, on the right hand side.
Black collar for the black dog. Go with it. I love it. I love where your head's at.
Hot black on black action.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, purple is blue and red together.
Yeah.
She makes a good point there. She makes a good point. And I don't say that often. You made a good point. Made a very good point.
My crazy brain works.
There's some of the other stuff you were just spewing was bananas.
Stop. It's a result of some crap that happened to me, and
what though? How are you not wanting like all this stuff?
I'm functioning. Can't you
I
be
know you
impressed
are.
that I am an adult who pays her bills, who has a job, who I have never done any drugs, like all of this and the crap that the worst stuff that's come as a result of my ridiculousness is,
not being able to throw out a plastic lunch bag because it came from your home.
Yeah.
And they're putting it in a foreign garbage pail that it would be lost, and it was a whole thing like that. How do you not want to get to the bottom of that?
As long as I stop it, I don't care. Well, you know what made me stop it? Is
what?
I was just not thinking, and I threw something away, and I was like, and the guilt, and so what made me stop is as I went through the garbage and took it back out, and this was like. This wasn't like a personal little one. Like I had to dig through the public garbage thingy at work, and I'm like, oh, this is my life now. Come on, Monica, get it together.
And you let it go?
No, I did get it, and then I stopped it after that. That was the last one.
And you don't try to dial in on this stuff? when you do go to therapy, or you're just trying to work on the now?
I think, well, yes, but I think that we're getting to, I know there's reasons why the crux of it all is that I feel bad for things. I'm nonstop sympathy for things that and it's because ain't nobody give a crap about me. You know what I mean? So I'm overdoing
But that's not true. Your mother didn't give a crap about you. All your aunts did.
Yeah. I think,
friends?
but I think as a little girl, and that's what she calls little. Don't go to little girl Monica. I don't like this. Whatever.
Does she really?
I hate it. She's like, no. She made me one time take a picture of me as a little girl and tape it on the mirror, and then say from it like positive things to her, like you're okay. You know, you did the best you could and all that. I'm like, I'm not. It feels weird.
Oh, I hate her.
I know. I know. But what I do understand is my brain didn't have the ability to understand, like to process or to deal with what was happening to me. So it formed its own way, and now this is
right,
it.
So, but now you eat. What you're telling me is that you equal yourself to a sandwich bag.
I mean, I did until I was embarrassed. Until I was like, "What am I giving at work? Digging through the garbage? Like, what are those big?"
Were you married at the time?
No.
Was
but
this going on while you were married?
No, when I was dating the same guy, but I don't think we were married yet. I don't remember. I don't think we were married.
Oh, so you got over this a long time ago.
Yes, yes, it's been a while. Yes. Did when they could, but then she'd get yelled at for sticking up. Like if my aunt stuck up for by my mom, why are you sticking up for her? She's a spoiled brat. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to dig anything up here. I'm just saying my 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old brain or whatever dealt with it how it could.
Let's just say they brought back the Punch Out.
No, I'm not punching.
No. How great would it be if like your Aunt Debbie, right? Was it Debbie? Who's the one that came on the air?
Debbie, yeah.
Debbie got into the ring with your mom and just beat her ass.
She honestly would have years ago. She absolutely would have. She just couldn't stand her for the longest time for obvious reasons.
Right.
But also my Aunt Debbie is the reason for my sanity. Like I went to her for a lot of things. She's only 6 years older than I am. So 5 years older than I am. 5. So I mean we were kind of close. So I'm grateful for what I had, but it was bad.
How come you don't go back more often?
I don't know. Well, I think we had a conversation about this earlier. I try to take time off when you take time off, and sometimes I know about it in advance. Sometimes
yeah, but when you're taking the time off, you don't choose to go back to Iowa all that often.
Sometimes
I feel like, and I could be wrong, the last time you went back is when you were looking for that gig, when you were interviewing for that morning gig.
Oh yeah, no, I think I went after. There was a couple of New Kids on the Block concerts.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I went back a couple of times for that, and it was in the summertime. That was a lot of fun. But I'm going in February. Just letting people know now. I'm going in February to Orlando because my nieces.
Oh, that's right. You got the Disney thing. Your daughter's competing.
My
your daughter.
Nieces.
Your daughter is competing.
I feel sick to my stomach. I want to puke. But no, my nieces.
All right. It's time for me to post puppy pics. They're coming, ladies and gentlemen.
I posted the photo on the story, and I put some color options on a poll to see what the listeners think you should go with.
But did you? So I don't even have to post anything? Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's on the 1025 The Bone story.
All right, I'll add it to
But also, we make this huge decision, and I do agree it's a huge decision about a collar, which one you should pick. But then we have a whole name situation.
No, we don't.
Do you have a name already?
No, I have to see the dog. As soon as I see it, I'll feel it.
Facts. I love it.
Like I told you, my grandfather, his nickname was the Duke. He was like the Duke of Brooklyn. That's what they called him. And when Duke came in the house, he just walked around like a boss. I'm like, Duke.
Wasn't scared of nothing.
It took 7 seconds. As soon as he walked around, I'm like, that's Duke.
That's how it works. That's how it should work with pets, for sure.
Easy breezy.
And will it be? Well, you don't know until you see him again. Because I know that you named. I know Lemmy's someone like a rock person or something, right?
Yeah, from Motorhead. Yeah.
So
it won't be another. I don't think it'll be another rock thing. Okay. I think we did that. Got it out of my system.
Are you getting him today or her?
No, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work.
Save it for tomorrow, and then you have the weekend.
I doubt it'll be today because we're going away this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a road trip. I hate road trips so much.
That's right. You're driving to Baltimore. Lame.
I kill myself. Oh, my God. I love him. He's like my brother.
That's why you're doing it.
I know. But Jesus Christ.
I envy none of that.
Gonna suck. Be right back.
listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactile. With the recent federal legislation on suppressors, there are some moving parts, so you want to listen up. Starting January 1st, 2026, there will be no $200 federal tax stamp fee on suppressors. What does that mean for you now, you ask? It means waiting sucks. So Will is going to cover you and avoid the tax stamp fee. Will has the inventory now, and he will cover the fee on these select cans. If you don't have a suppressor yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get the Shark Coast Tactical today and see for yourself. Shark Coast Tactical on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Often imitated, never duplicated. Stop in there and tell Mike Calta sent you.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who's not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet, where we have completely eliminated the dealer fee. This will automatically save you up to $1,500. You have a choice because at Stingray there is no dealer fee. So when we say relax and enjoy the difference, that difference can save you a lot.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there, providing hot meals, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding.
To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We got a little bit of a little breaking news. As soon as we went to break, I got a push notification, and according to TMZ, Hulk Hogan is dead at the age of 71 years old.
Darn.
Yeah. I know he was making a lot of news and they were talking about his health, but according to TMZ, and this is according to TMZ, and usually I would hold off, but TMZ is right 99% of the time, so I got to give him the credit for it. It says wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old. TMZ Sports has learned. Medics were dispatched to the 71-year-old WWE legend's Clearwater, Florida home early Thursday morning, with operators stating it was regarding a cardiac arrest. We're told a slew of police cars and EMTs were parked outside Hogan's home, and the icon was carried on a stretcher and into an ambulance. Just a few weeks ago, Hogan's wife, Sky, denied rumors that he was in a coma, stating his heart was strong and recovered as he was recovering from surgery. And TMZ says, we broke the story last month that there were rumblings Hogan was on his deathbed, but we were told at the time that he was just dealing with the symptoms of a neck procedure that he underwent in May. Story developing. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. And that is according to TMZ.
A couple of other news sources I'm seeing online are starting to.
They're launching it now?
Yeah, they're saying the same thing 6 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
It's so crazy. On the Beach Bash weekend, I was sitting with John Senning and Ian was talking about how bad he's been doing in Death Pool. And John said, if you don't have Hogan, you need to pick him up and call your shot because he's not going to make it out of July. Like, that's the way it feels. And
did he do it?
I text Ian, and I think he's driving, so I don't know if he did. Because I'm like, you better have picked him because, JP just texted me and told me that he's gone. So
yeah, Fox Sports Radio. Everybody's reporting it now. I feel safe to say it's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Around that building, there's a lot of, there's a lot that went on with Hulk and all that kind of stuff. But still, you don't want to see the dude.
From what I'm piecing together here, because a couple of days ago, I guess there's like shooting down rumors that he's on his deathbed. I guess he was having some sort of complications after surgery. And then that's when all the coma and all of that started. But people were denying it. You know what I mean?
Of course they were, because they just wanted to make sure, they wanted to, have his privacy.
Yeah.
And not have people and places like TMZ and other outlets in front of their house 24/7.
Yeah, and that makes sense. But now they're saying it's cardiac arrest, correct?
Yeah.
Like as of now.
Yep. Like heart attack stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
That sucks. He was such a huge part of my childhood.
Oh yeah.
There was a period of time where I was super into it. Like, I was at WrestleMania 1 or 2 or something like that at Madison Square Garden, all the way up in the cheap seats.
But I remember because my older brother would watch it, and this was like, I would say 84, 85, 86. Like, I feel like he was huge then. Like,
it was.
Like gigantic. And I feel like it wasn't just my brother. Like, I feel like just in pop culture, it was a thing.
The thing is, it still is. You look when WrestleMania comes into town, it sells out Raymond James Stadium. It sells out Camping World Stadium. They they put on monster shows. Mm-hmm. And full-blown. I think about no money at that time.
Yeah, and their bodies are just spent. I mean, just slamming yourself to the ground. I don't care how choreographed it is. You're still slamming yourself to the G-darn ground.
You're not doing this at Amalie Arena. They were doing it at local high schools and putting on, Obviously it didn't have the production that it has now, and when you see it in an arena or in a stadium and that kind of thing. But damn it, man!
I remember what I remember of Hulk Hogan from back then was just losing his mind. Like his face would turn red. He'd be like, "I'm gonna come and get you, brother!" Like he was like yelling at someone. I don't know, someone probably different every day, but just he would flex his arms and just screamed where his face was just red, yelling at people. Like, okay, guy,
and just pulling his shirt off.
Yeah, pulling the old
the Real
Hulkamania.
American song that would he'd come out to and all that kind of stuff. It's like part of my childhood in a nutshell. All that stuff. I remember he was in, what was he in, Rocky 3? He was like, wasn't he Thunder Lips or something like that?
Yes, he was. That was 3. That was
that was Rocky 3. That was with Mr. T.
Yes. Oh, that's right. He was in that. And if you think about it, he really was just in front of everybody in the world in like a Speedo, kind of. Like, you know what I mean? Like
100%.
He just walked around with just in a Speedo.
Speaking of Speedos, did you see the story that was out earlier this week? It was regarding, Jenna Bush Hager?
Yeah, I did see that.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can find the.
The guy in the Speedo on the Today Show thing.
Yeah, I gotta see. Yeah, here it is. Because it was like, if I did the same thing. So here's what happened. There was a segment called "The Internet's Divided," and Dwayne Wade was her co-host. I guess it's called "Today with Jenna and Friends."
Yes,
and she had Dwayne Wade in the studio, and they put up on the big screen behind them a photo of a dad and his daughter. Like the dad's wearing a Speedo, like a rubber ducky Speedo. And he's like in the picture, he's got his swimming cap on and his goggles because he was doing laps in the pool, and then he was doing an open water swim. And he's got a matching Speedo to his daughter's rubber ducky bathing suit. His daughter's little. She's probably like 6 or 7 in the picture, maybe. And they're both kind of flexing. It's a cute picture. They posted it up there and ripped this guy, saying, quote, he said, last week my decision to wear a Speedo while lap swimming and open water swimming was discussed on the Today Show. During the segment, Jenna Bush Hager commented, quote, nobody wants to see hairy man thighs. And followed up by saying, not every dad looks like that model dad, referring to a photo of me in the swimsuit. It's a surreal experience to have your body publicly discussed and shamed on national television. And all I thought was, if there was a picture, if I was doing that show and I put a picture of a heavy woman in a bikini and said, nobody wants to see those cottage cheese thighs, I wouldn't even make it to commercial break.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
I wouldn't even make it to commercial break. And I happen to like this girl, like Jenna, from what I know. I've seen her in interviews and stuff like that. She seems like a sweet girl. I'm not looking for anybody to get canned. But, like, 0 came out of it. Like, 0. If I did this exact same thing, or if I said it was a heavy woman in a bikini, if it was a heavy woman in a bikini, I'm like, nobody wants to see that fupa. I wouldn't make it to commercial break.
Nor should you. It's not the same thing, though, and therein lies the difference. In the history of this country, and definitely now in this country, whether you see it or experience it or whatever or not, women are not in. There are not as many women in power. They're sub. I don't know how else to say it. They're not equal, and I want them to be, and I would like them to be. But when it comes to how they're treated and their rights and a million other things, they're not. So women should be able to body shame dudes. It's like you're punching down versus women are just struggling trying to get by. And a man saying that about a woman is not is horribly wrong. Both of them are wrong, if you ask me. But they're not the same, is what I want to say. It's like when you're in a position of power and you date a younger person. It's like you're not allowed to complain if you're up here. Like if you get in trouble, then you're up here, and you're not. Whatever happens to you wouldn't be half as bad as what would happen to her, regardless of what it is, because she's a woman.
Yeah.
And I just don't think you'll be able to understand that, which is fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair.
And it might not be fair, but it's not fair in society. Men and women aren't fair. Like right now, it's just the way it is. It's not fair, and so some things are going to be unfair for you.
How bad do you really got it?
I didn't say anything at all, did I? I exhaled. That was my answer. I exhaled.
How bad do you really have it? Okay. How bad does Jenna Bush have? Jenna Bush Hager, whatever.
Not as bad. She definitely doesn't have it as bad as others, but but that's my whole point. She also doesn't have it as good as a man in her position. That's my whole point.
She's the president's kid. I think she's got it okay.
I don't think she's hurting.
I don't think she's hurting either.
Both can exist. She cannot be hurting as well as not be treated equal in society. Both things can exist. The guys you were into. So I feel like maybe you're straight.
That was
again.
a wild sentence. The way you paused, I was like, wait, where's he going with this?
Yeah, I know. And God forbid I can get one past you.
Okay. I'm the only one. Yeah.
Well, you caught it.
Yeah.
You caught it quick.
Yeah.
Like,
my eyebrows went up. They perked me up. I go, wait a minute.
That was another one of those sentences, and I have it on this show quite often where I'll say something, and as the words are flying out of my mouth, I'm trying to pull them back in, but it's too late.
You just hope no one notices? Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one of them. But she got away scot-free with that line. Like, I didn't even hear rumblings of an apology or any of that stuff.
Well, that stuff, you've said it before, too. That stuff never makes the same air as the offense itself.
Well, I only saw this in one place. I only saw this in the New York Post.
Well, maybe
That's
it's not
the
that big of
only
a deal
place
then.
I saw this article. Normally, when I sit down to do prep, if a story is in one place, it's almost everywhere. If it's a big enough thing. This didn't even it didn't even really make a ripple. I feel bad for the dude. Because he's not in bad shape. Like, he's not somebody who shouldn't be wearing a You know what I'm talking about? Like, I understand that.
I'm anti-body shame. I'm anti all of that. I understand what you're saying in national TV. But can I ask you this, though?
He doesn't even have really hairy thighs. That's what I'm saying. Like, they went after nobody wants to see a man's hairy thighs. Well,
I saw an article the other day, and I started reading it, and I had something to do, so I didn't finish it. But are we living in an America right now where they always assume you're on camera in public? Always assume. So if he's out there in a Speedo, doesn't matter if it's the beach or whatever. Not saying that anybody should body shame him or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he should.
It's not top of mind for you. Dan's on line one. What's up, Dan?
How you doing, JP? What's happening, Monica? Dizzy.
Hey-o.
What's up, buddy?
I want to tell you something, JP. This is a prime example of the fastest thing on the face of the earth, and that's a woman running away from accountability, or in Monica's case, helping a woman to get away from accountability. Because you talk about double standards all day, Monica. This is another situation. We can't even go and take a picture with our daughters now, huh? We got to be body shamed on the Today Show. It's outrageous.
I did say I'm not a fan of the body shame at all. I'm saying
she did say
the only thing I did say was, just JP said, if I said it's not, and all I'm saying is it's not the same thing. And basically, I am saying yes, it is a double standard, but I don't feel bad for a guy double standard because you guys have everything. You have more pay. You've held positions of power for hundreds and hundreds of years. If that starts to even out a little bit, I don't feel bad if things are
you
unfair.
Want equality when it comes to terms, but you really don't, do you now?
I do.
You want equality?
Yes.
So there should be accountability here. You talk about Jenna Bush, who, as JP so eloquently put it, is the daughter of the President of the United States.
I don't think she should get special treatment.
You would kill for her job, would you not?
No, I don't want to be on TV. Never did. Never wanted to be on
Why not?
TV.
You're
Ugh.
a beautiful woman.
That's very nice of you, but I just don't like TV. I don't even like this Bone TV camera. I don't even like this Bone TV camera. I hate it. Get out of there.
Thanks for the call, Dan.
like
Appreciate it. We got to do the we got to do the money thing.
Am I supposed to be paying attention to that?
Hit it.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
drums. 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 Now go to the free 1025 The Bone app. Look for Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Put in the word drums. You have until 12:30 to get your word in, but don't worry if you miss it. You'll have another shot again at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. And then after 5:30, we'll pull one of today's names, and somebody's going to win $1,000. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
Muscle weakness often starts in the limb, arm, or leg and progresses to other areas. Do you have muscle twitching at all?
No.
Muscle cramps?
No.
Stiffness? Increased muscle tone, leading to stiffness, difficulty with movement?
Well, I'm sorry, increased muscle tone? You're fine.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone.
Or anytime with the full show replay.
On the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at The Joint, The Screamin' Jalapeno, and Muggs Icot. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral, keep it tasty.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial pound wall. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
If you're ready to give your business and your bank account a boost, Achieva Credit Union is offering a special cash bonus program. Open up a new business checking account with Achieva, and they'll reward you with the cash bonus up to $400. And joining Achieva Credit Union isn't just about the welcome bonus. They offer full-service business banking with local decision makers who understand your market. For more info, go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Certain restrictions apply. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies. Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation